Hey, yo. Are we live? Bro, I need help, man. Are we live? Can y'all see me? Bro, I don't know what's going on right now, man. My bad, gang. I'm gonna have to I don't know what's going on. I found a workaround, but let me know if we live right now, bro. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if we good. Are we live? I found a workaround, but it's super weird, bro. Are we good? Let me know if we good over there. Let me know. Y'all can see me? Okay, bet. Man, what's popping, gang? Man. Hey, man, the sabotage is real, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I low key, man. I high key feel like it's something weird going on, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. We good? What up, man? I don't know, bro. Listen, in all my years of streaming, I've been streaming for about 4 years. I've never seen that issue happen ever in my life. Ever. I've never seen it happen. I don't know what it is. I'm kind of upset. I don't even really want to talk about this no more. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I don't even want to talk about this no more, man. Let me see it, man. Listen, bro. I don't know what happened. We here anyway. I'm not even gonna continue to harp on it, man. Shout out to everybody who pulling up. What's good, gang? Let's go. I gotta get the energy up because that was pissing me off, man. I hate you. Technology is weird. I found a workaround, but I still just don't. I don't like that I had to do that. But anyway, man. Look, we here. Shout out to J Tom, Desi, Positive Vibes. Who's here? Kalani's in the building. Who else is here? Who else is here, man? Andy Pandy's in the building. I see Feast is here. I see Eric is in the building. What up, man? Look, man, so we got, I see the distractions, bro. I see the distractions. I see what's going on out here. Everything is trending towards sabotage, in my opinion. What up, Patricia? What up, Rocky? Everything is trending towards sabotage. Everything seems like pick me energy. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look away. The crazy part about this whole thing is the people have paid to go and see this show already. I don't understand what they actually think they're doing. I don't understand what they actually think they're doing. They don't know. There's no way you could think that people that paid for a ticket to go to the show in Toronto are somehow going to be distracted. If they at home watching the stream, they was always gonna be home, bro. They not finna now not go to the show because they could win 300K. Like, what the? Does that make any sense to anybody else? But some of the things that I saw, this ain't even gonna be a long stream, and I only wanted to do like a 10 to 15 minute stream anyway about this, but I wanted to talk about it with y'all live. Now, I've seen a lot of comments. I've seen a lot of people even kind of like low-key side-eyeing Kendrick, right? They was side-eyeing Kendrick because they felt like this interaction wasn't good enough. Pete.
How you doing, bro? You good? Mm-hmm.
They thought that interaction wasn't good enough, right? They thought the interaction wasn't good enough. They said, bro, Kendrick kind of like, you know what I'm saying, kind of sidestep, bro. And then this one, hold up. And then this one, right?
How you doing? You good?
Do y'all know each other?
Yeah, I just met him backstage.
Okay,
Yeah.
He said, do y'all know each other? You feel me? Do y'all know each other? You know what I'm saying? She trying to piece it up. Kendrick like, I ain't caring about none of that. And high key, it's starting to look like
Drewski's running with Kendrick Lamar at the
it's starting to look like, to me, Kendrick probably already had peep game and understood what was about to happen. Kendrick already knew what was going on. Kendrick already seen it from a mile away, or at least if you can't tell me if he had all this information in the beef, he didn't know, yo, they about to run a stream. They about to run a stream. They about to try to sidetrack what you got going on in Toronto by having people watch their stream. And then I also saw something else that said Kevin Hart. Now, I'm sure, I think Kevin might be in the middle, right? Kevin Hart ain't really got nothing to do with this, but Kevin is powerful, right? Kevin said, bro, I'm not doing the BET Awards if Kai Cenat can't film behind the scenes. A lot of back scratching, hand washing the other. And the reason I bring that up is because Kevin Hart is such a powerful figure in entertainment. You got that. Then you have Drake on the other end, who was a powerful figure in entertainment in the sense where he was getting people silenced, getting people's voices diluted and muted. So from all ends, this shit looking like puppetry, bro. From all ends, this is looking like puppetry. Everybody playing a role and pulling the strings, and Kendrick is this. I don't want nobody to view that as Kendrick glaze, but Kendrick seemed to be the only one who ain't with all of that. Kendrick seemed to be the only one who ain't with all of the you watch it, yeah, we gonna, yeah, you know what I'm saying? For the city, for the culture, but trying to silence and mute and uplift people and uplift the wrong people. Now, I'm not like a huge Kai Cenat fan, but I'm not a Kai Cenat hater either. I'm not gonna say I'm a Kai Cenat hater. I think that he has done great for himself, and he's a very successful young black man, and I can't say nothing against it. I can say I don't like the way he moves sometimes. I don't like the way he moves. I don't. But he's there, I'm here, right? You know what I'm saying? So I don't like the way he moves. I don't like how he plays sides. I don't like how he shakes hands in people's faces, and then behind closed doors you feel in a certain way. I would have preferred Kai Cenat had that Drewski energy and just turn the other way and be like, I don't see y'all. Like, I don't see y'all. Y'all ain't here. Nah, I see you tapping on my shoulder. I'm good. I would have rather them had that kind of energy than shaking hands. Oh, what's up, all da, da, da. And then I'm gonna go do a stream with your op the day you in town. That don't make sense. Now, like I said, man, those are some of the things that I noticed. Those are some of the things that I seen. If you guys are unfamiliar, this is exactly what we are talking about, right? Drake to join Kai Cenat on live stream and host $300,000 giveaway. Chat, you ready to make some bread? See, y'all see this? Even the way this shit is worded is like, it's giving nasty, like thirsty. Chat, y'all ready to make some bread? Like, come on, bro. That's why it makes it. And this is another thing, right? This is another thing. I seen somebody say on this video before we got started, why are you giving it attention? Why are you? So this is the way I feel about it. I feel like people want you to be one-sided so bad. And I'm not saying taking a side. I'm saying they want you to be only show this stuff and not this stuff. That's not what we do, bro. We are a reaction community, but we're also, in a sense, hip-hop media, and we have to cover everything. We can't just cover one side of it and pretend like the other shit ain't happening. It's still happening even if we cover it or not. Like, I don't give voices to people. I don't overly talk about anybody negatively or anything like that. But we got to cover everything because we have to show that we have to show that there's something that combats that negative energy. Right? We got to show something that combats that negative energy, and that's what I see personally. But Drake to join Kai Cenat on live stream, which Drake has become a streamer at this point. I don't really understand why, if Kendrick is doing a show at a stadium in Toronto, is there not another stadium in Toronto where Drake could have said, you know what, he doing a show, we doing a show the same night. Let's just see who shows up. Let's just see who can produce the better show. Let's just see who can produce the better outcome. Instead of sticking to music, instead of staying on wax, Let's go stream. What up, Diego? Let's go stream. I stream. We stream. And we know I could go on for days, bro. I could go on for days. I just think that if I would have respected it more. I would have respected it more if Drake had have said, you know what? We're going to do a show the same night at a different stadium. Free show for everybody. I would have been like, damn. What's good, hot commodity? I would have been like, damn, that's actually a smart move, bro. And then just see if they really rock with you or not. Because if they would pay to see Kendrick over coming to your free show, it's over. But I think he probably knows what probably would have happened. And people probably would have still went to that paid for show because they paid for that show. Right? I would have done it that way. I would have done a free show at a stadium in Toronto and like, come out. Let's see what's up. So, chat, it's lit. Look at this shit, bro. Drake will join Kai Cenat on a live stream this week as the duo hosts a $300,000 giveaway. The popular Twitch streamer confirmed the broadcast will take place on Thursday, June 12th, which is tonight. At 8 p.m. at the same. Now Kendrick typically goes on show at around 8:18. 8:15, between 8:15 and 8:18, Kendrick is going on, right? That's typically what he does. So they're starting the stream just about 20 minutes before he's set to go on. Again, I don't necessarily understand the logic because the people who paid to go to the show are going to the show. Now, you're gonna have some trolls. So we might as well understand this already. There are going to be people at the show that are gonna make it a point to be watching the stream. So don't be alarmed by that. I'm already expecting the news to come out with seeing people at the show watching the stream, and that is done specifically to troll. And if you paid your money to go to the show to watch a stream, you the dummy, not me. You the dummy. The popular Twitch streamer confirmed the broadcast will take place on Thursday, June 12th at 8 p.m. as a follow-up to his May announcement that he and the Toronto superstar were hosting a Somebody Loves Me music video challenge for their fans. Now, all of these music video challenges and all of that is all all efforts and attempts to get people just to listen and spin the music. If you get it spinning and trending on social media apps, TikTok, Instagram, stuff like that, that turns into views for the artist. So of course, we're gonna dangle a carrot in front of our fans' faces and tell them to go out and record a bunch of content to get the music spinning. Now, it's not like that's never been done before, but that's all this was. They were told to submit 30-second to 1-minute videos, treatments for Party Next Door. I wonder how many people actually did that. First of all, thank you to everyone who shared their video submission for Somebody Loves Me. He wrote on Instagram. We were blown away by the creativity and thought poured into each submission. We were supposed to go live today, but needed a little extra time to review them. Cenat revealed that Drizzy would join him on stream to review the submissions live and share their favorite treatments, plus the ideas they weren't so fond of. In the end, 20 fans will be selected and given $15,000 each. Again, like we've seen, what? Why y'all keep acknowledging and keeping the weirdo relevant though? He's a freaking lop. He's a freaking lop. Raider Ryder, I just explained that. Because you close your eyes and turn away doesn't mean that the bad thing still isn't happening. It's like a scary movie, bro. It's still playing right in front of you. You just close your eyes and don't watch. We're not keeping them relevant. We're speaking out against it. So the people that could speak out against it should just be quiet. That's crazy to me. I don't understand that. But hey, to each their own. I understand. I mean, to each their own. And that's not a jab at you or dig at you or anything like that. I'm just calling it out because I see people saying it. And I don't think that when it was the academics Diddy allegations, no one told me to shut up. Nobody said don't give him any knowledge, don't give him any, don't look at him, don't talk about him. No, they said talk about that shit, get that out there and let people know you ain't with that. Now I do it and people be like, why are you talking about it? It's, you know what I'm saying? So we were supposed to go live today, but we needed a little extra time to review them. So it looks like they were supposed to go live at a different time, but since the show is tonight, it's better to line it up with tonight's show. Cenat revealed that that Drizzy would join him on stream to review the submissions and say their favorite treatments, plus the ideas that they weren't so fond of. In the end, 20 fans will be selected and given $15,000 each for their video treatments. The challenge was sparked by Kai Cenat publicly admitting that he wasn't a fan of Drake's Nokia music video from this past March. Again, I think all of this is promo. And not even to mention that whole bomb, right? Supposedly Drake has a bomb. I honestly think that this is supposed to be the bomb. Like, I think there might be some confusion. I'm not sure if he's actually going to be talking about it on an album or if this is apparently the bomb that's supposed to be happening, which is him and Kai Cenat being on stream while he's doing his while Kendrick is doing his GNX tour stop in Toronto, which we're going to talk about that tomorrow too, to see, you know, kind of recap everything. So make sure y'all tune into that. Do me a favor, gang, hit that like button, man. We had a tough time getting the stream started today. So bear with me. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. 300 million people watching, less than 100 likes. Let's run it up real quick because this stream is not going to be very long. The challenge was sparked by Kai Cenat, basically saying he didn't like the Nokia music video. And like I said from the beginning, from Kevin Hart, Kai Cenat, Drake, all of them, puppeteering. It's all puppeteering and herding and cattling and moving people in the direction that they want to go. Now it's up to you if you're going to go into that direction. But even the mention of the Nokia music video and all that stuff is bringing that back up into the public front with this. So the sixth god, wait, from the past March, the sixth god decided to put the power in the 23-year-old personality's hands, but also empower his fans to help. So again, trying to spin it as helping, which they are paying people $300,000, which I think is kind of crazy to think about. $300,000 that they, you know, are going to be spending just to get people's input and try to get this. So it's basically like them spending $300,000 on promo to get this song or this video popping at some point. So calling all visionaries, he wrote on Instagram, this is about using your creativity, racking your brain to make something work that's genius. Find those ideas that are right in front of you that everybody's going to watch and wish they came up with. So again, now check this out. If one dance or one skit or one scheme ends up catching on and popping, then again, you got a left foot up, right foot slide. You got another one of those going, and then now they're going to use that to their advantage. So that's all this is. That's all this is. That's all this is. And just think about it, though. Think about all of the theft that's going to be happening from this. Think of all the theft. It's like, have y'all ever seen contests in general? I don't like contests in general like that. When people submit ideas, because no matter what you do, if it's a song, if it's lyrics, if it's a dance move, if it's whatever, you submit that, oh, you're not selected. Later on down the line, you're going to see them dance moves. You're going to hear them lyrics. You're going to be in the video and somebody going to be hitting the da-da-da-da-da. And somebody going to be like, yo, that's me. Oh, man, you submitted it. We didn't select it for that, but we thought it was dope, so we're going to use it again. You feel me? You feel me? Did the Drake lookalike ever get her prize money? I have no idea. That's what I'm saying. So all of this pouring of trying to win $300,000, dangling a carrot, is just turning into, that's a bucket full of ideas that we'll look at later. We'll pay this $300,000 to these people, but we got $500,000 or $1 million worth of ideas sitting over there that we'll tap into. Thievery and culture vulturism at its finest. And it's free because people just doing it. People just doing it. People just gonna do it just because. All right, so that's that, man. That is that. Like I said, these were the two interactions that I believe. Like I said, people were trying to say that this was like Kendrick slighting.
How you doing, bro? You good?
And he still shook his hand and walked right past him with a smile. But this dude knew exactly what was going on already. So I would believe that either they just do their show and they get through their show, or there's some sort of counteraction. Now, I'm not completely sure if we see a drop from Drake tonight. I don't know. I think it's possible, but I don't really know if he's gonna drop anything tonight. He could drop something tonight on Kai's stream too. This bomb that's supposed to happen. So we'll kind of keep our eyes out for that too. But I thought this was interesting as well. So shout out to my dog Deontay for sending this over to me, man. I thought this was interesting as well. Drake allegedly sent threats to Kendrick Lamar's team during the beef. Drake was sending voice notes talking crazy like he a mob boss. I'm gonna dun you. You niggas is washed. You think you can finish me? Definitely sound like something he would say. And of course, this is coming from Fat Academics himself.
He said, you should, and this is what I don't know. And I'm gonna ask Drake. I'm like, Drake, is this true? He says, you should have heard this nigga Drake, what he was saying to us before we whipped his ass. This is what he told me. I said, what do you mean?
Is this day free?
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I never really knew Drake speaking to anybody. Like, Drake has told me he hasn't spoken to Dot directly, but I didn't know about if he spoke to anybody else in and around Dot. Anthony Saleh, he confirms to me, yes, Drake was sending me voice notes talking crazy like he's a mob boss. That's what he says.
But why? I don't even know why they would divulge that information. Do y'all believe that? And that's not surprising at all. I don't trust Act. Dot is 10 steps ahead. Man, what this clown saying now? I don't know, bro. I can't take nothing he say serious, man. Like, and not to say that Drake didn't do that, because I'm not combating that he would do that. I just find it super weird to link with the op and then divulge everything. To me, it's side eyes. It's like, bro, you good? Like I said, are you good? We good? I bet. We move on. Yeah, man. Drake was calling us and leaving us voice messages like he's a mob boss. I don't know. I can't take nothing seriously. Especially when you said drop. AI Act be lying. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think
like
about that.
He's a mob boss. That's what he says.
Because they're establishing.
He says Drake is
because they're establishing motive. Now, I also seen this, and I also seen this from a couple different places as I was trying to get on stream and having issues. I mean, somebody, man, bro, I'm not even gonna say it, bro.
That's what he says. He says Drake is saying to him, Drake is saying shit like, yo, I'm gonna dun you. You like just talking crazy like, yo, you niggas is washed. Yo, you got like you guys think you could finish me? Crazy.
Well, if that's it, that's not mob boss. I'm gonna dun you as in I'm gonna win this battle. Talking crazy. I get that.
Easy like, yo, you niggas is washed.
Y'all washed, yeah.
You got like you
guys
think you could finish me? Crazy. All of a sudden, they're like, then we drop the ball.
What up, Justin?
Right? Cool. Not like us here talking. All right. Then he gives me some more insight. And I ain't gonna lie to you. This was worth going to the concert for this insight. I live off insight like this. He says, that Pusha T shit is real. He says the only problem is people think that happened recently. That didn't happen recently.
What? The Pusha T stuff is real. So basically,
Pusha T.
So basically, he's saying, yeah, bro, Def Jam and them did try to try to censor Kendrick. It didn't happen recently, but we were, as our understanding, they said the verse has been done for over a year. They don't think it's, I didn't think it was now. I don't know if y'all thought it was now, but we already knew that. We already knew that. But again, man, my only question to this, and I'll listen to it one more time because I think I kind of misheard something. But my only question, gripe with this is, if it's true, if it's actually true, why would anybody from Kendrick's team actually confirm, shed any sort of insight, keep them blind over there? Sharing any sort of insight is an L to me.
Drake, is this true? He says you should have heard this nigga Drake what he was saying,
because they know he gonna run with it
before we whipped his ass. This is what he told me. I said, what do you mean? Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I never really knew Drake speaking to anybody. Like, Drake has told me he hasn't spoken to Dot directly, but I didn't know about if he spoke to anybody else in and around Dot. Anthony Saleh,
yeah,
he confirms to me, yes, Drake was sending me voice notes talking crazy like he's a mob boss. That's what he says. He says Drake is saying to him, Drake is saying shit like, yo, I'm gonna done you like, just talking crazy like, yo, you niggas is washed. Yo, you got, like, you guys think you could finish me? Crazy. All of a sudden, they're like, then we drop the bomb, right? Cool. Not like us here talking. All right. Then,
so he's saying he was talking like that until Not Like Us dropped.
Then he gives me some more insight. And I ain't gonna lie to you, this was worth going to the concert for this insight. I live off insight like this. He says,
I would never say nothing. I would never say nothing I don't want publicly known. But again, that could also be the play too. That could also be the play. We want him to run with this information. We want him to do that. I don't know exactly what's going to happen tonight. I probably won't watch it. I'm just be honest with you. If he drops some music, I'll be there for that, but I'm probably not going to watch it.
That Pusha T shit is real. He says the only...
All right, so we heard that already. All right, so I thought this was kind of interesting too, man. Shout out to my dog Deontay again, man. If y'all ever want to send me any news topics, send them over, man. I appreciate you. On to something a little bit different, man. Ray Vaughn confronts Maul about his Drake glazing at the BET Awards. Ray Vaughn claims it's for clicks, while Maul maintains it's just showing support for the homie like others did for Dot. No. That's different. That's glazing.
Drake glazing.
What about it?
That ain't for the clicks.
Nah. Okay. Nah.
I'm not no Kendrick glazer. I'm gonna say Drake is talented. I'm not gonna kill Kendrick.
I didn't kill Kendrick.
Right.
Yes, I didn't like that song. One song.
That's the whole part. That's the whole point. I always say you don't have to diminish the value of somebody over here to big up somebody over here. Like I gave Drake grace in the beginning and was like, dog. So look, and then once it just start getting worse and worse and worse, it's like, all right, then you make that decision. But bro ain't got nothing. What do you have against? What do you have to say against him?
I'm gonna say Drake is talented. I'm not gonna kill Kendrick.
I didn't kill Kendrick.
Yes, you do.
I didn't like that song. One song.
You did not.
They killing me now because they pulling up everything I said about Mr. Morale. And I was like, yo, this shit is incredible. The concert was incredible. I said all of that, but because I said I didn't like Not Like Us because I'm not jacking calling somebody.
I'm not opposed to a nigga be like, oh, I don't like the song.
That's all it was.
That's not.
That's not. Bro. So now Maul is saying that's all it was. That's all it was. All he said was I didn't like Not Like Us. Somebody please create a compilation of everything he said about Kendrick during the beef. Somebody please make the compilation of everything. Is it out? Is it one out there? Von Wick, is it out there? I need to know.
Yo, shit is incredible. The concert was incredible. I said all
they be
that.
backtracking.
I didn't like Not Like Us because I'm not jacking calling somebody.
I'm not.
Chat, give me one thing Maul said that wasn't just Not Like Us. That he didn't like Not Like Us. Chat, give me Just type it in the chat. I want to read them.
Not like us because I'm not jacking calling somebody.
I'm not opposed to a nigga be like, oh, I don't like the song.
That's all it was.
That's not.
But the internet only hears the current. They forgot about what I said about Kendrick before the battle.
But once the battle happened,
right? Once the battle happened, yeah, you could say you love Kendrick and all of that before he's going against the guy or the person you believe to be the greatest artist of all time. Like what?
What about it?
But once the battle happened, it's the same with Academics.
Oh, but that's my nigga. I gotta ride with my man. If we hear, they only hears the current. They forgot about what I said about Kendrick before the battle.
Maul flipping.
But once
Rory quiet.
The battle happened, it's the same with Academics.
Oh, but that's my nigga. I gotta ride with my man. If we playing ball right now, you gonna root for the other. You gonna root with your man.
You fact.
Yeah, there's a different. All right, so now just imagine this is it though. Y'all ever seen your homies fight or been in or been at the gym and you come with your you go to the gym with your 5. I got 5. We ready to go against anybody in the gym. There's one nigga on the other team that is cooking the dude that he's supposed to be on your team. That he cooking him. Yeah, he cooking him. I can say he cooking you. He cooking you. Well, I'm telling you, bro, Earth 1, Earth 2. It's Earth 1 and Earth 2. Where if you playing ball, like, hey, bro, man, you need to D up, bro. You need to play some defense, bro. Stop letting them go left. What you doing over there? Like, they act like you couldn't be like, hey, bro, that nigga nice. You can't do that. Come on, bro. I gotta ride with my dog. Nah. So you gonna be like, nah, he ain't really cooking you, bro. It's not really that bad. He only got 20 on you, bro. It ain't that bad.
Exactly. That's always been my issue where the narrative has gotten lost with everything that
you gonna root with your man.
You fact.
That's always been my issue where the narrative has gotten lost with everything that Maul has been saying. Because Maul's been bigging up Kendrick.
Hey, shout out Renee for the 50. Thank you. It says, who don't like not like us? Shout out to Renee for the 50. W donation. Thank you so much.
So when this happened, obviously UTDE, U West Coast, and I
I'm
talking about no matter what happens with Kendrick, that's our guy.
As you should.
So why, when it comes on this side, that's his man's for real. He's not allowed to.
That's my man's for real.
And that's what I respect.
That's what I'm saying
so that's not glazing. You supporting your actual friend is not glazing to me. That's why I don't like that word glazing. I think that shit is weird.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the word glazing either. Here's what I don't like. When you are incapable of acknowledging when someone is doing something well just because you're aligned with the other side. I'm a complete proponent of getting rid of that. Don't be here just because you're my friend. I don't want nobody, bro. I don't want anybody to be on my side that hardcore that they can't tell me when I'm fucking up. Period. If I'm messing up and it's bad, I need y'all to tell me, hey, crew, dog, listen, I see the direction, but you gotta flip. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. You should tweak this. You should try that. You should do this. You should do that. Hey, yo! Another 50? Wow, thank you so much. Shout out to Renee. Say you're welcome. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate the love. But like I said, man, you should never in life follow somebody off the cliff. Don't ever follow somebody off the cliff, bro. Tell them when they getting cooked, they'll be better for it in the end. I promise you. Shout out to Renee for the 50. I thank you so much.
Also, I think it's like
right, and that word is lazy. Using that word is lazy. You can use something else. Yeah, you can use something else. Like you ride for his man. All right, cool. You supporting your man. Just like you were supporting Dot, I'm supporting Drake.
That nigga was in a booth. Come on, bro. Now, if Maul had gotten in a booth and dropped something crazy, then I'd be like, okay, I get it. Yeah, you're not a real friend, right? That's real friend stuff. You're a real friend when you can tell them, hey, and you don't have to be disrespectful, but you could come and always say, hey, man, Drake is my dog, but he's kind of getting cooked right now, man. I think that he should go back in the lab. I think he should do this. I think he should stop trying to approach it this way. I think he should do that. Shout out to Yakingi Flowers. I appreciate you for becoming a bar analyst. Thank you. So yeah, man, I think that's very interesting. We've covered the other topics. I didn't want to even be on here too long. I was having major issues with OBS today, so I appreciate still seeing 500 million people pull up just like that, man. Thank y'all so much. Do me a favor, please. We got 500 people watching and less than 200 likes. Just do me a favor, chat. Just hit the like button. It helps out the stream so much. Shout out to Reggie. It helps out OBS. It helps out the stream so much. If you're not subscribed, please hit the sub button. I'll be watching to see if anything crazy happens tonight. If anything crazy happens tonight, we'll hop back on tonight. I did say that I was going to cover everything tomorrow, but I actually got some driving and some business to do tomorrow, so I might not make it here tomorrow. But stay tuned for Saturday, and if anything crazy happens tonight, we'll be back tonight, all right? I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for pulling up. There's no clipping or anything. This is just one video. I'll probably cut out the beginning part because I was a little low energy. But I love y'all so much. I will see y'all in the next one. Thank you to everybody who donated today. Shout out to Renee. Shout out to the new members. Shout out to all the everybody who hit the like button. I love y'all so much. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.